or create an account. So I'll just proceed to log in and show you the creator dashboard, how it looks like. So over the left-hand side, you can see we have all the features listed there. In the middle, you can see all courses you've created. This is where they'll be populated. So I'll just proceed to show you how to create a course. So once you click on create new course, you'll be prompted to now add a course name and have a course description. So you can type it in. If you have it in a separate document, it will make your work easier and faster. So all you'll have to do is copy and paste that over like I'm doing right now. So you copy and paste it over here. So a brief course description to kind of highlight what the course is about. So I'll do the same. I'll copy and paste that over. So you can increase the size of this to maybe have clear visibility of the content. Once you're satisfied, you can now proceed to create the course. So once you're done, this is the page where you can now be able to kind of put an image that relates well with the course you're creating. So for instance, mine is about communication. So I'll just click on that image icon and upload an image that aligns with the communication. So once I click on upload image, this should redirect me to my PC and I should be able to upload an image. So now, as you can see, that has successfully been populated. So we are done with creating a course. So the next step now is creating a lesson for our course. Click on create lesson. Again, once you click on create lesson, you'll be prompted to now have a lesson title and a lesson description. So just as we did with the course, creating the course title and description, I'll copy and paste that over. So you can type it in as well, but having it in a separate document will maybe help you save on time. Again, the lesson description, I'll copy that over and paste it in this section. Increase the size to maybe have a clear view of the content you've uploaded and click on create lesson. So once that's done, you'll be brought now to this page. So this is where you create your lesson slides. The lesson slides are what your learners will be engaging with. This is where all your content material will be uploaded and will be published. So let's proceed. So over the right side, you can see we have some different block components. We have text, video, PDF, audio, and image. All you have to do is drag and drop to the white space in the middle, and you'll be able to add the specific content. So let's add first some text and an image for this specific slide. So I'll paste over some content I had. So click on the image icon. So the images that have been populated on this section, these are images that I've used before. So if you've used some images in creating other courses, the platform will automatically populate them for you. So you don't have to keep going back and re-uploading them. So once you use an image, it will automatically be saved in this section. But if you don't have it, you can see up there, we have upload image feature, and you have a max size of 10 MB right there where you can upload an image. So once that's done, we have a slide background feature here where you can play around with the colors, maybe add a little bit of aesthetics to it, put in colors that align well with the type of content you want to put. So let's work with this. Down here, we have the slide outline feature. So this is where you can maybe reorganize your block components. Let's say, for instance, you want your images to be on top. All you'll have to do is click on the specific component and drag to the position you want it to be. So now let's have another slide. Again, let's use some text. You can see it's a drag and drop. So I'll drag the image as well, the text. I'll copy some text. So this is your working space where you can see the bold and italic features. So that's where you put in your text. Let me copy that over. Yeah, so this is your working space. This is where you put in your text. Click on the image icon of the block component and select an image I've used before. Again, we'll add some color to this from the slide background feature we have on this right side of the page. So you can play around with that and put in a color of your choice on the background. So once that's done, again, you can use the slide outline feature to reorganize that. So we'll have a new slide here. So I'll show you the video functionality or the video block component, how you can add a video. So we'll have some text again. So let's type in this time some text about the video we are trying to upload. So we'll have some text typing here. Yeah, once that's done, we'll click on now the block component for the video. And as you can see, some videos have been populated on the left side. So these are videos that I've already used before. They are already ready for me to use. Again, you can see up there, I can re-upload a video from my machine. So if the video is not here, you've never used it before, you can see we have a max size of 200 MB, so it can accommodate a very large video. So let's put in some color to this. Again, for the slide outline, you can rearrange how that you want that to look like. So let's put it back to how it was. This looks better. So now we can head over to the next feature, which is the new slides from PDF. So you can upload PDFs easily from this feature right here. So you'll click on new slides from PDF, and it will prompt you now to upload a PDF from your PC. So once you have that selected, you can click on create slides from PDF, and that will be populated on your page. So the time it takes for your PDF to be uploaded is dependent on the number of pages, but basically it's quite fast. So you can see now the PDF pages have been populated. So those are the slides we created earlier from slide 1 to 3. Then from slide 4 are where the PDFs now come into play. So you can see the PDFs have been successfully populated. So something again, we can fully customize these PDFs. So maybe you want to reorder them and rearrange the PDFs. You can always reorder them and put them where you feel they're right, they should be. We can have maybe this slide 19 and move it to a different section. So yeah, to kind of maybe align your content well, how you want it to be. You can also fully customize these specific PDF slides. So you can do a delete. You can delete this and maybe put in the block components you had. So we can add some background color, maybe have text here. So yeah, let's work on another one. So as I hover the mouse around, you can see we have like a bin at the top right. So that's where you can delete the content from the specific PDF slide. So let's do away with that and add some color to the background. Yeah, so that's how you do it. So it's very easy to customize this. You can put in as many block components as you want in the specific slide. Yeah, so that's how you go about to create a course. So let's head over back and publish our course. So you'll always want to publish your course to make it visible for your learners. So we've published the lesson. So as you can see on the lesson preview, this is how your content will look like from the learner's side. So they'll have an arrow there. I'll show you how that will look like from a learner's side. So once you've published your lesson, be sure and very keen to publish the course as well, because you have to do this for your learners to be able to see your content. So you can see the status changes from draft to live. So by default, your content is saved as a draft once you upload it. So you'll always want to publish it and make it live. We'll make this public again for learners to now be able to now view our content. So I'll now take you through the next feature and show you why it's so important to have published your lesson and your specific course, because you have to have done that for you to create a quiz for the course. So once you head over to the quiz section, you'll be able to filter out a specific quiz, or rather a specific course you want to create a quiz for. So we'll just create a quiz for the course we've just created right now. Once we've selected the course, click on Create Quiz. Again, you'll be brought to this page where you can now filter again your specific course and the specific lesson you want to create a quiz to. Add a brief quiz title to kind of highlight to the learners what the quiz is about. Again, a brief quiz description. You can say to gauge the learner's understanding of the lesson. So we'll have to gauge your understanding of the lesson here on the quiz description section. Now you can have a pass mark. So this kinds of helps you put in a pass mark where your learners must have achieved that to have passed the specific lesson. So you can, let's have 70. You can set that. Then once you're done, you can now proceed to download a template where you can now populate your quizzes and the answers. So we'll hit on download template. Once you hit on download template, it should give you an Excel template that looks like this. So this is the Excel template you should see. We have some instructions that kind of helps you, guides you rather on how you should be able to create this quiz. We have an example of an already created quiz and some answers populated there. So for you to put in your own content, you'll have to head over to the fill me out section. So you can see we have this blank space here. So this is where now you put in your questions. You can have as many questions as you want. You can see some fields are marked as required. So those ones are, you have to have put something in there. You have the flexibility of having 4 or 5, but at least have 2. This is how it looks like. I've populated some 5 questions here with 2 multiple choice answers. For the correct answer section, you put in whether it's answer A, B, C, or D. So you put in the specific answers in this section. Or kind of state why the specific answer given is right for your learners to maybe understand it better. You can always edit the name of your, quiz. So where you do that is this section here. So let's say yours is about agribusiness quiz. This is where you can maybe populate that. You can see mine is named as quiz 1. So you can maybe make changes to this and rename your quiz to maybe get it better when you're trying to upload it. This is how you save the specific quiz. So you click on file, go to the create a copy section and download a copy. So once that's done, you'll be able now to upload it. So that's been downloaded and we'll head over and now proceed to upload it. Yeah, that's been populated. Now click on create quiz and you can see the quiz has been highlighted in this section. So this is how the learner will be able to see the quiz. Let's navigate and see all our 5 questions. You can always make edits on this. So we'll proceed to publish this. Never forget to publish your content once you've adjusted it. So I'll take you to the next feature, which is the metrics. So this feature helps you to kind of now see the learner engagement of the specific lesson. So it gives you ability to be able now to see how well your course is doing or how many learners have been able to engage with your course. So you'll filter that out again with a specific course and lesson. Well, you can always filter that out in this section. So you can see for this specific course, there's been some action on it from the 14th of August to the 17th. So yeah, the information will be populated there very well for you. Let's head over now to the learners feature. So this is where you can onboard learners to the specific courses you want to showcase to them. So we have two features here. We have invite learners and we have bulk invite learners. I'll show you how that looks like. Let's begin with the invite learners feature. So you can see we have some instructions up here where you should enter email addresses separated by a comma. So you can have 2 or 3 emails here you're populating. So we'll just put in some emails, some 2 emails here. And click on invite learners. These 2 learners should be able now to populate. You can see that's successfully been done. The 2 learners have populated. So we now have the bulk invite feature, which enables you to onboard as many learners as you want. You can onboard 10, 20, 30, as many as you want. So all you'll have to do is download and fill the CSV file in this section. So once you download this, I'll show you how that looks like. This is the file you should be able now to see. So all you're needed to do in this section is add the email, first name and last name of the specific person you want to onboard. So I have populated 9 invitees in this section. So I'll show you how to onboard this. So once you're done and save this, you should be able now to onboard the learners and they should populate on your dashboard. So we'll click on bulk invite learners, and as you can see, more learners have been populated in this section. Yeah, so that's how you go about onboarding learners to your platform. So once you've done this, an email will be sent to each and every member you've onboarded. So I'll just want to show you the learner experience for that and how that would look like from a learner's perspective once you've invited them. So I'll head over to one of the emails of the learners I've invited. This is what they'll see. So I'll just, they'll see this. All they'll have to do is click on this link down here, and they'll be redirected to the learner dashboard where they can now proceed to see the course. So this is how it will look like. This is how the learner will be able to see all the courses. Notice that only courses that have been published will appear in this section for the learner. So only published courses are available for learners to consume. So these are all the published courses in that section. In the creator profile. So we'll just try and do one of these courses to kind of show you how that learner journey looks like. So we'll use the good information skills for leaders right here. Click on view course, and then you'll be prompted to now start a lesson as a learner. So once you do that, you can see all the slides are here. So all you'll have to do is navigate with these arrows. So this is how it will look like on your mobile as well, on the web app as well. So yeah, it's very friendly and easy to navigate through all this. So I'll just proceed to finish up with all these 62 slides so that I show you how to take a quiz. So for you to take a quiz, you must have done all this, gone through all the slides. If there are 10, 20, you must have gone through all of them. And as you can see, I'm in the 62nd slide. I have an option to complete lesson or take a quiz. So you'll always want to take the quiz. So I'll click on take quiz. So now you can see the quizzes I populated here for the learner to work on them or do them. So once you start doing them, a correct answer will be highlighted in green as correct, and a wrong answer will be highlighted in red as incorrect. So once you select a specific answer, it will give you an option to reveal answer, and you should be able to see that. So let's quickly go through all these questions and show you how that will look like once we are done. Complete quiz. So you can see we failed this quiz because the pass mark for this specific quiz was 70. So the status here is failed, but you always have the option to retry. You can retry and achieve the pass mark of 70 for you to now continue with other courses. So yeah, that's basically the learner experience from a course you've invited them to. So I'll head over back to the creator now, creator dashboard, and show you how to group learners. So you may want to create groups for specific learners and group them and allow access to only a few courses. So maybe you don't want all these learners to have access to all courses. So you can have a group for them. Click on create group. Again, you'll be prompted to add a group name and a group description. So let's have a group name here. Let's call it good communication. And let's have a brief now group description here. Let's say this group is for communication students or learners. And click on create group. So once that's done, you can click on manage learners now, where you can proceed to now add learners to the platform, to the specific group. So only learners you've invited to the course will populate in this section. So learners, all these are learners I've onboarded, as I was showing you how to onboard the learners. So let's have a group of 5. So all you'll have to do is click on these checkboxes. We'll have 5 of this and click on update learners. So you can see now we have a group of 5. We can manage permissions and restrict them to only access specific courses. So once we click on that, you can see these are all the courses we have on this creator profile. So let's select some. We can highlight some of these courses in this section. So once that's done, all the learners in this specific group will only have access to the courses we've highlighted. So that's how you create and manage your content on Tizisha. Thank you so much for your time and making time to be on this call. Head over to our website, tizisha.com, to experience how Tizisha will make your learning and creator experience seamless and impactful. Thank you very much. Now I'll head over to Nzilani.
Thank you, Alan, for taking us through the platform. You've done a good job. Thank you. At the end of this webinar, we'll be able to share with you more resources that you can take home with. Our time is a bit limited, but we have an opportunity to hear 2 use cases. We have Julie Odror from Blossom Health Essentials, a gluten-free manufacturer based in Siaya, and Kaimuri Njeru from Learning Differently, who are specialized in upskilling teachers on how to teach children with learning disabilities. At this moment, I would love to invite Juliet Odwar to tell us how she's been able to use Tizisha at Blossom Health Essentials. Welcome, Julie. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. Yes, so as mentioned, I'm the founder of Blossom Health Essentials. And for us, Tizisha has come in handy, especially for me being a founder. And when you're starting out, everything is on your plate. So by being able to, for me, I see it as a place to also document, to keep your records and to document. So it's enabled us to streamline our processes because every process is documented. And at times when you put these things on files, people don't really go through them. But through this, it's easier and people enjoy technology. And also in terms of training our team members, because we're still a lean team. So basically everyone has an understanding of what happens in the company. So in case someone is stuck, our SOPs are there, they can go back and refer. And also for onboarding staff. So for me, it's been really key in freeing up my time because training can be a bit time consuming and also cumbersome. And also I don't have to do the training myself. Someone can access it anytime. By someone, I mean any of our employees. So it's really been helpful. One of the things we haven't done is having the quiz, which will be beneficial so that even if it's a new member of staff, you can be sure that they understand what they're doing. Someone can just say they've gone through the training material, but the quiz helps you to really prove that they've understood. So it's been great for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie, for your testimonial. I would like to invite Kaimuri Njeru to give us her take. Thank you.
Thank you, Nzilani. So my experience with Tizisha has been amazing, mostly because I am not a techie. So I had really struggled with the part where I have to go and work on an LMS that I don't even understand. So I don't understand black screens very well. So when I started loading content on Tizisha, it was very easy for me to upload the content. I'll talk a lot. So I've been creating courses for teachers to upskill teachers, parents, and caregivers on how to support learners with specific learning disabilities and ADHD. So of course, if you're talking about your passion, I pretty much recorded very, very long videos, but I love that the 200 MB process has allowed me to go back to what a passion we have in teaching called micro learning. So it allows us to load shorter videos that are easy to follow for people. And again, I think that's the thinking that we have for Reels as well, that once the video is shorter, you concentrate throughout the video and you can experience. I love the slides option. And it's because initially, if you have a learning disability, fine, it's good to follow the captions down there. But slides summarize. So as guys on our content, we get to put lesson summaries on slides that are more colorful and easy to go through. So that has worked very well for us. The reason I'm using Tizisha also is because of the groups. Now, there are times you're required by clients to train teachers in schools. And if you've gone to a school, the owner of the school or the admin wants to know how many people have finished. And when you're in groups, it's easier to do something in a group and finish because of course, human beings are people pleasers. So when we find ourselves in groups, you're able to finish content, learning content properly. And then the other thing I love is the African touch about it. That I love that it's an African product and it can be distributed to low connectivity areas and we can distribute through our phones. So that will allow us to reach more clients. So, and then basically also for my own selfish reasons, I can reach you guys easily to ask what's up. My system is down or up. So, and I have learned a lot from Alan and the team, Alan and Brian and the team. So basically that's given me the confidence to create more content. Our content is not just limited to teachers and parents and caregivers training. From October, we'll be loading content from K to 12. So from nursery to Form 4. And so again, with the same theme with Tizisha, we are able to create more African-based learning material, which is very helpful. And then I'm looking at my Mwakenya. So yeah, so I think I've mentioned everything. So we hope, so that's why I'm using Tizisha, because it's easy to load, it's friendly for me, and yeah, I'm limited to shorter videos in spite of how much I want to lecture guys for hours. So big up Tizisha. I think we are working together to launch this in 12 African countries by the end of the month. So basically that ambition works for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kaimuri, for sharing that. That's great to hear. One of our brand promises is continuous improvement of our platform. And these are two use cases amongst many possible use cases with Tizisha, from healthcare, education, NGO, HR practitioners, and the service industry, that you can be able to actualize the Tizisha platform from. And thank you for your continued attention so far. We have a few questions that have come up during the webinar, and I'll hand them over to my co-host Marion to answer them. Over to you, Marion.
Okay, give me a minute. So I'll just go through the last question. Most of the questions have been answered by Dennis. So Mwende was asking if you can transcribe the video version that has already been done. Currently, you can transcribe the video version, but you can add an audio version, and also you can just add captions on the video, but you can't transcribe the video version currently. So also to some of the questions were asked during the user research, and I'll just want to clarify some of them. Then also from the questions, I'll be asking either Dennis or part of the course creators who we have worked with to just answer them from their own perspective. So for my first question, I'll just like to ask it to one of our course creator, Kenna, if she can answer it. So from her perspective, how does she see Tizisha benefiting course creators? Because that was one of the questions that was being asked during the research phase a lot.
Good morning. So from my perspective, I'd say that since Tizisha is a mobile-first training platform, it's easy to create and manage courses, and it's different from traditional training because it saves a lot of time on training, and also the trainees always have access to the content when they need it. Like, let's say, for example, if someone is new somewhere and they forget something, they don't have to run back to keep on asking. They can just quickly go back to the platform and check, and they'll be okay. Yeah.
Okay, so from another question from the research phase. So they were asking how what type of content can be added onto Tizisha, like I'd said. So there are audio files, you can add PDF, you can also add images on your courses, and also you can have written courses on the Tizisha platform. Then the other question is, how much is Tizisha? Currently, Tizisha is $35 per month, but which is approximately 5,000 Kenya shillings. But we are offering 2 months free off for anyone who has attended this webinar. So also to clarify more, the recordings of this webinar will be posted on our YouTube channel. The link will be added also on the emails that will, and I'm also going to post the link on the chat, so you can feel free to just subscribe to our YouTube channel, and just for any clarifications. Yes. Is there anyone with any other question?
Yes, Marion, we have a question on the chat. I can read it out loud. We have, it's no longer there. Ngugi had asked, when a student fails and takes a retest, will the alternative questions be the same or different from the previous?
Okay, so yeah, Dennis had already clarified that. So when someone fails, they'll have the same questions. They won't be alternative questions, but in future we're working on just doing other random questions for the learner.
Okay, we have a last one. I think maybe Dennis could answer this. Mbuga asked, can a service provider brand their channel?
Okay, yes. So you can, every organization has a dedicated page which they can add whatsoever details they want. So at the moment, we are thinking of expanding that out to having your own links, adding more customization around the elements that make sense. One of the key selling points, this is alongside one of the philosophies that we have, whereby Tizisha can be this hub whereby a learner can come and essentially be able to be trained from one organization to another. And essentially you have this flexibility where someone, once they are on this platform with, say, you've registered with the same email, you can be able to be moved across different, you can be able to just be onboarded easily across different organizations, which is why essentially some of our, which forms, which essentially informs how we approach customization. So yes, you can, everyone has their own organization page. We are rolling out more stuff around being able to customize. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dennis, for answering that. We have another question from Lillian Kamau. I could read it out. Wonderful presentation and creativity. If I have content and don't know how to place it, work and get the right audience, can you assist?
So
Yes, Marion.
So during the demo and the 1 month, we usually offer 1 month free trial for you just to learn the platform. But for the webinar attendees, as I said, we'll offer 2 months free trial. So during that trial period, you have a chance to contact our customer success team, and they're always ready to take you through the platform, so long as you have your content ready. So they'll take you on how to upload it, and they'll just hold your hand through the 1 month period with the different demos for getting the right audience. So mostly Tizisha, for your learners, because you get to invite, there's that privacy of you get to invite the different learners that you want. So unless your course is public, the other type of audience won't see it. But for the public courses, they can be seen by any learner or anyone who has downloaded the Tizisha platform. But for the private courses, they can't be seen by anyone except those who you invited to your organization or to the course.
Okay, thank you, Marion, for that. We have another question. I'll hand it over to Dennis to answer this as well. How is the internet consumption per user, especially considering the low-income learners?
Okay, so internet consumption is one, fairly dependent on the type of content. We do have that someone essentially uploads. We do have compression that occurs on the pieces of content that are provided. So for example, for images, there's up to like 50% lossless compression, videos the same. So essentially from what you're uploading, it's basically on text is basically bytes, so that gets uploaded very easily. So that's the thing, like you don't have, it's well optimized for like, and if you have 10 MB and essentially you have your text and image and essentially a compressed video, you can easily be able to go through the necessary course material that someone needs to go through. And we also offer audio, which is basically an easy alternative to, if you find that maybe your video is too large or even has limitations on compression, audio is distributed easier. So there are options with regards to support. We are reasonably light in relation to the content that is uploaded with regards to how much data is consumed. Yeah.
Thank you, Dennis, for answering that. I hope, Tabitha, you're well answered. Yes. Any more questions can continue streaming in at hello@tizisha.com. And to the guys on the webinar, as my co-host has highlighted, Tizisha is offering 2 months free creator licenses, and this offer is open for the whole month for you to take time to review and sign up. The recording of this webinar as well will be uploaded on our Tizisha YouTube channel. The link will be posted here on the chat. You can be able to view more tutorial videos from there for any clarifications. And that brings us to the end of our webinar. Be on the lookout for the next webinar towards the end of September. And I would like to wish you a very wonderful day. You can click on the YouTube channel, and as well, you can leave at your own pleasure. Thank you for creating the time to join us today at Tizisha.
Thank you.
Thank you and bye.
Bye, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Yeah.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Enjoyed the session.
Thank you, Kagendo.
So welcome.
Hi, guys. Hi, Tugi.
Mwende.
It was so lovely, actually. So bye-bye, guys.
Thank you, Mwende.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yay.